What kind of videos are we actually making? Unless you have a special story that asks for a completely different format, we usually produce 3 videos that are referred to as the artist portrait, which is usually 5 to 8 minutes long, sometimes even 10 minutes or longer if necessary. The trailer, which is a one-act excerpt from the artist portrait and usually around 2 to 3 minutes long. And a teaser, which is a 30-second mood piece that includes some pretty pictures, press quotes and the cover. As I said, the trailer and the teaser are usually extracts from the longest video, which we refer to as the artist portrait, which is what I'm going to talk about now. My colleagues already explained to you the concept of the artist statement, so you probably guessed already that the artist portrait is related to that. Just like the statement, the portrait is a personal story rather than just a collection of facts. But it should also be more than just cool. The story should have a certain depth and it should represent you and your artistic vision behind the CD. There are videos out there in which the artist sits in his hotel room and literally says to the camera, "Hi, this is
name of artist,
and this is my new CD with
name of label.
Please buy it now." We at Odradek don't want to do that. We respect the artistic integrity of our artists, but also we don't think that our customers are stupid. Let's talk about structure. A standard artist portrait consists of 3 layers: an interview or speech, music performance, which is often playback, and B-roll, which is the term used for additional atmospheric footage used to tie everything together. For the B-roll, it can work pretty well if the location in which we'll be filming has some connection to the topic at hand. And in the worst case, we can always shoot slow motion shots of you walking through the landscape, even if it's better when there is a story connected to it. In the best case scenario, however, the B-roll can take a life of its own and tell a story through imagery that adds a real layer to the portrait and makes it more cinematic. But this needs to be scripted beforehand. Here's the thing though. If you come up with a unique idea for your artist portrait that asks for a different format, like a narrative-driven short film or a mini documentary, and we can certainly change those layers around and even skip some of those elements to do something completely different. In fact, I'll gladly go the extra mile to do something that's different, but you'll need to feed me the idea, as I can't make up the story by myself. The foundation of the story of the artist portrait lies often in the artist statement, but it's not identical. It is important to understand that most artist statements do not automatically make good storylines for an artist portrait. There is a difference between a written text and what works in a medium like video or film, which is not only visual, but also oral and reaches multiple senses at once. Therefore, an artist statement can be an excellent basis for your storyline, but in most cases will need a lot of adaptation. Think visually, think of the music, be inspired by it, and you'll be well on your way to adapt your artist statement to a visual artist portrait. To summarize, an artist portrait is usually between 5 to 8 minutes long, sometimes even longer. From it, a shorter trailer, 2 to 3 minutes in length, and a teaser, around 30 seconds in length, will be extracted. In its basic form, the videos feature 3 storytelling layers: the interview, the music performance, and B-roll. Use the artist statement as an inspiration for the artist portrait, but adapt it to the medium. Make sure you tell the same story in all different parts of the CD production, which includes your artist statement, the photo shoot if possible, the video, etc. My former teacher used to call this the concentric principle, and I like quoting it because it sounds smart. No, but seriously, this makes your story recognizable to the public, which is very important if you want your CD to be noticed on the market. Now that you have a basic idea of the basic forms of videos we make, I'll be talking about the story in the next chapter. So see you then.